Hello and welcome back to the channel, guys. This is Tom from kudosol.com. For some of you, you might be wondering, why am I wearing such stretched out and ill-fitting shirt that doesn't look very good? I'm wearing this because this is the reason that I wanted to do this video, start this video, because I purchased this maybe like 6 months ago or something, and it's already like all loosened up, and it's not suitable to wear it outside. This is just a typical shirt that I can get from Primark, which is pretty near everywhere in the UK. And this only costed me like £4 to buy. And I never really wanted to spend too much money on t-shirts. And I realized that I go through a lot of t-shirts just because I didn't want to spend too much money, and buying a cheaper product made me just throw away more rather than like keeping something for a longer period of time. So I thought to myself, that must not be really, good for the environment, and it's not a good practice in all, just to buy new stuff like a fast fashion way and throw stuff away very quickly. So I wanted to do like a research on my own, trying to purchase something that's like a bit more expensive. Sometimes it will be a bit more expensive, as in like many more times more expensive. But I wanted to search for something that will last me a longer time, and also something that is well made, to be honest. So I decided to go for 3 brands today: Uniqlo, Merz B Schwanen, and also lastly Sunspel. 3 brands that I really like. Yeah, let me just compare those 3 to you. What I like most about between those t-shirts, and on what I think I'll go back to in the near future. Maybe it depends on how they wear. And I was thinking to do like a 6 months or like a year video, like after a year time, how they look in terms of like, did they get like stretched out, or did they look loose, or etc. So this is, as I've said, Primark t-shirt, very basic t-shirt. As you said, there's not much structure to it. The fabric's super thin, and it's not very well made t-shirt. And I'm not going to do a deep dive onto the Primark t-shirt because there's nothing like too special, except that at a cheap price. I think Primark will be a good choice for anyone, and I think it's affordable for anyone for £4 as well. So there you go. That's the only good thing about this, nothing else in my opinion. And before I start, I purchased the t-shirts first, and then I started to do more research, and then I realized that Iron Snail did like a very extensive comparison video. Already purchased them, so I decided to go for the video and maybe give you my opinion and my take on this t-shirt. And I don't think he did Sunspel, which is one of the great British brands. My sizing is a bit different. I wear suit size 46. At the moment this is extra large, so I purchased a lot of my t-shirt in extra large. One of them is extra large. It's just so that if you have my body type, you can kind of compare to that as well, because I know that he wears small, so that's the difference that you will see between him and my video. I'm not trying to copy him. I've already purchased them first, and then I saw the video afterwards. So there you go. So first thing I bought is the Uniqlo crew neck t-shirt in size XXL. As you can see, it's quite relaxed fit, and it covers my bicep. I wish the sleeves were a bit shorter than this, but it's okay. Overall, maybe I should have bought extra large, but I think it fits really good in my opinion, and the cost is only £15 compared to my other t-shirt. It's much cheaper. However, this is a price point that I'm more used to. I usually pay around £10 to £15 per t-shirt, and this will be my go-to t-shirt if I were to buy a new t-shirt, maybe or like Primark ones, if I wanted to change it. So yeah, very basic. The good thing about this is that it has a bound collar here, which is a very nice touch. Basically, it will prevent for the neck to stretch out more compared to the ones with like a separate strip or like just weaker collar. But it's a stronger collar on the neck. So I think that's really good, and I'm going to spend a bit more money compared to Primark shirt. This will last a bit longer, and I think it will be a good choice. And they're made of 100% cotton and also produced in Cambodia, for anyone who is interested. Now this is the Uniqlo Supima cotton t-shirt. It's not very heavyweight compared to the previous t-shirt. I think it's lighter. However, the Supima cotton, anyone who is interested, it's from the US and it's a superior cotton because the fiber is longer than compared to other cotton, which makes it stronger and then more color resistant and basically better for you to wear for a longer time. And it's a bit more expensive compared to the previous one, only £5 more. It's £20. And something that I've noticed that everything that's good is often Japanese. Obviously, Uniqlo is Japanese, and they use a really good source of cotton. And I wondered, and I did some research, and apparently they can do that because they do produce so much. So the economies of scale when it comes to producing Uniqlo clothes, so they can purchase a lot of good materials to produce their products, and because they buy in such a bulk, they can pay cheaper price. However, I noticed that they use cheaper factories to produce reasonably priced products. Therefore, sometimes it could have a bit of a quality control issue when it comes to some kind of t-shirts. I mean, for now, I don't have any quality control issues with this t-shirt particularly, but in my previous experience, I had Uniqlo products that like lasted me for several years. Also, I had Uniqlo products that last me maybe like a few months basically, and then they fall apart. So I think it really depends on the product and depends on the factory that they make in. They don't make them in Japan. They use like various sources, and I don't think that's their focus. They use good material, cheap labor, and then try to produce reasonable priced products rather than be more controlled with their quality of the construction, let's say, rather than material. But yeah, so this is Supima cotton. It's pretty soft compared to the crew neck. It's like not like super soft as my next t-shirt that I'll show you from Sunspel, which is also made with Supima cotton. And this is size XL, so it fits a bit more athletic. So I do like this. However, I wish that the cotton was a bit thicker than it is, then it would be perfect. I would happily pay £5 more if they can make a t-shirt that's a bit thicker than this and in the Supima cotton. I don't know if it will cost £5 more, but yeah, I don't know if it's because to do with the mill that they produce the fabric, but yeah, there you go. So that's the only downside with this t-shirt. I think it fits good overall. Nothing too different, and you can really tell the difference between the XXL and the XL in terms of how they fit and how they hang on me. Yeah, different sizes. For anyone who is interested, the t-shirt is made in India. So next up is the Merz B Schwanen's t-shirt. This is a famous Merz B Schwanen 215 white t-shirt. And if you watch the TV series The Bear, it's the exact t-shirt that Carmi has worn. I've seen the first season already and I did like it. But turns out that this is like a really hyped t-shirt that people go for it because of the show. And I didn't know, obviously. I was a bit late to the train, and then I did some research of what's a good t-shirt because I've never done this before. And it turns out that this is one of the recommended t-shirts. Therefore, I purchased it from Son of Stag. Very nice people. I went there and then they let me try different sizes. I was quite unsure about the size. This is size XXL. Their XXL is like a bit of a athletic fit. It just means it's tighter on the arms and stuff. But just to explain about the brand very quickly, it's founded in 1911 by Balthasar Merz, hence the name, near the Alps part of Germany. And why they're different from other brands is they use a loop-wheeled production method for their t-shirts. How can you tell that? It's the difference is that there's no stitching on the side because it's loop wheel. It's like a wheel that produces the fabric basically that makes this. So there's no stitching on the side that connects the two panels of the t-shirts, while for example my Uniqlo has like a stitching on the side that goes down all the way that connects between the panel from the front and then the back, so that it creates a t-shirt basically. But this is loop wheeled, so it's all rounded. So apparently the good things about loop wheeled stuff is that it will last longer, and also it's like a whole cut Chelsea boots basically. They're better compared to panel Chelsea boots. Basically, this will not shrink sideways, but it will just shrink vertically, basically. I had to ask the person in Son of Stag because they're more knowledgeable than me in terms of the t-shirts. And it turns out, yes, because it's loop wheeled, it will only shrink upwards and it's not going to get tighter on my chest or my arms, which is a relief. But yeah, we'll see how much more it's going to shrink from this. It's not going to be a big problem, but yeah, if it shrinks like here, it's not going to be good. But I don't think it's going to do that. But yeah, so that's the pros about loop wheel t-shirt. And overall, I think it's a bit tight. I wish there was a tiny bit more space around. But overall, I think I like it. And the price is a bit more expensive compared to the Uniqlo's. This is around £60 or £80 depending on the weight of the cotton. This is the 7.2 ounce ones. This is the classic one that they usually produce. And I have to say, I do enjoy this t-shirt. So I'm gonna say this is my favorite. Also, this has like a separate panel here. I'm sorry for showing my armpit, but like a separate panel here for a better movement of your arms rather than connecting, so it doesn't really poke. If the t-shirt is tight, it like pokes on your armpit, but this doesn't really poke on my armpit, so it's actually really comfortable, despite that the arm seems really tight. And yeah, so I will probably keep this and then purchase more. Probably to lose a bit of weight on my belly as well, but you know, it will look much better if I do once I do that. But yeah, there you go. This is size extra large for suit size 46 chest, and my waist is, depending on how good the day is, 36 and 38. Now, if I really liked how the previous t-shirt fit, I think I could have picked a better fit for this t-shirt, but this is the relaxed fit heavyweight t-shirt from Sunspel, and the size is also extra large. This is why it's so difficult for people to buy anything, because you have to try them on, otherwise it's a bit big, but I think it's really comfortable. So it has a bit of a different purpose in terms of its wear, but I have to say it's super duper soft. I don't know how Sunspel does it, but all of their products are always so soft. I don't know how they do that. But yeah, if you're interested, the Sunspel is a British brand. They used to make underwears or undergarments since the 1800s, 1860 from my memory. They obviously kept on producing such nice garments, and the reason that they're popular is because they used to use sea island cotton, which they can only get from Caribbean island somewhere. And they used to use really nice materials such as like cashmere or really nice cottons from like Australia, etc., etc. So they use Supima cotton on this as well. This is 100 times softer compared to my Uniqlo one, and this is heavyweight, so if you look closer to the garment, it's thicker in terms of the weight, and also you can see that it's denser compared to the Uniqlo. So that's the big difference between the Uniqlo t-shirt and this. However, also there's another difference, which is the price. So this usually costs £110 currently, which is a lot more money compared to £20 for Supima t-shirt. Now, the construction is probably the same. I don't think there's like not much of a difference, but this is a better quality Supima cotton for some reason, because it's so much more softer. And the only thing that I dislike about this shirt is the shoulder part is poking out a bit here and here. But I have a feeling once I start wearing them more and more, it's probably gonna relax a bit and it's not gonna poke out like that. So I do really like this t-shirt, and it's like really nice quality. I can already feel it, but it's too expensive. I wouldn't say I would be able to purchase this every day, but it'll be like a treat every now and then for me to be like wearing nice t-shirt out. So this is 10 out of 10 except for the price. Maybe that makes it like 8 out of 10, I don't know. But my favorite so far is the Merz B Schwanen, and I think I'll try to make that my go-to t-shirt. I'll buy more of the t-shirts, and then maybe in different colors and different fabric weight as well. So for me, I'm going to choose Merz B Schwanen for my go-to t-shirt. What was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section if you had any experience with any of these t-shirts. If you have any questions, let me know in the comment section as well. Thank you always for watching this video. Please like this video, subscribe to my channel. I'll come back with more videos next time. And I'm going to do like a 1-year review of all 4 of these t-shirts. I'm going to wear them extensively and then I'll come back with that. Thank you for watching.